I found out from a careless Facebook post. My wife's mom, who lives 2.5 hours away in a neighboring state, had some health issues, so my wife went there frequently. She got laid off from her job, and basically went there and stayed for most of the summer. For the last part of the summer, our kids joined her. Then there was this odd Facebook post. My wife was at a party and a friend tagged her and said something that implied that she was moving there and our kids would be going to the same school her friend's kids went to. There were lots of pictures including her hanging all over this guy I recognized as her old boyfriend. Fortunately, I screen capped the post and pics before they got deleted. I started doing some digging and once I knew to look, the evidence was everywhere. Turns out, my wife was having an affair with her high school boyfriend. She'd actually unenrolled our kids from their current school and enrolled them in a new school near her mom's for the fall. I talked to my best friend who pointed out that she might be angling to claim residency and I was likely headed for a nasty custody fight. So I bit my tongue, said nothing to her, and hired a lawyer. I told my wife that my dad and I were taking the kids camping before the end of the summer. I had already told the kids, who were bored at grandma's and excited to go. She oddly objected, but couldn't come up with a reason that we couldn't go. So, we picked up the kids and went camping. While we were in the woods, she got served with divorce papers. What happened next was weird. I expected her to respond. Maybe a what the hell or I'm coming home to see the kids or let's talk this out or something. But there was nothing. So, I re-enrolled the kids in their school and we started the new school year. Then I got a call from her saying she was going to pick our kids up so that they could start school the next week. No, they are already in school. She hung up. I followed up with an email restating our discussion and my objection to her taking the kids for anything other than a visit. Later that week, the school called to tell me that my ex had pulled our kids out of school. She's still a parent so, it's perfectly legal, but odd enough that they felt the need to call and check with me. Re-enrolled, I was now the number 1 and number 2 contact on their form, but she's still their mom. So, off to the lawyers to file an emergency request to have the kids returned. Turns out that she was in the SHT because once divorce is filed, there is a whole move-away process that kicks in and she violated all of it. She got a lecture from the judge and was ordered to return the kids. I got temporary custody, she got every other weekend visitation and was required to do 100% of the transportation. Lots more wrangling and some stalling on her part. She expected me to fail, and felt that the longer I had custody of the kids, the more likely I would give her custody. Lol not. In the end, our custody agreement is not too different from the temp order. She gets the kids every other weekend, alternating or half school breaks, and 2 weeks of vacation in the summer. She's still 100% responsible for transportation and of course, she pays child support and her share of the usual expenses like medical co-pays.